I'm Vanessa Sosa, and today I'm going to explain you about Mary Shelley and her most famous book, Frankenstein. Mary Shelley was a British writer born on August 30, 1797 in London. She was the creator of the book that inaugurated science fiction and that today is one of the great horror stories of all time. In 1818, she published the first and most important of her works, Frankenstein. Mary lost 4 children and her husband. One of the theories is that the famous monster was created by the abortion that she had, come back to life and raised the dead. Another theory is that Mary imagined Frankenstein inspired by a nightmare she had when she was 18 years old. This work was a very remarkable achievement. With only 20 years, it became a public success.
Characters. Victor was a very intelligent man, passionate about science, especially natural philosophy. He was a strong-willed. The monster was a horrible being, made with different parts of humans, at the beginning of a gentle and noble soul, but over time it becomes a being that wants revenge against everyone, especially its creator. The captain of the ship, Robert Wall, ambitious and full of attitude, is reported to be similar to Victor.
Let's start with Captain Robert Wall, who plans to reach the North Pole, but his ship got stuck while on the ice. He meets a man named Victor Frankenstein, who had a fascination with the philosophy of nature and a crush on his cousin Elizabeth. Victor, with his fascination with science, decided to give life to a human body built with cadaver parts. But instead of being happy with his invention, it terrifies and scared him. So he decided to abandon the monster and return to his hometown due to the death of his brother. Upon reaching his destination, he would discover that the culprit of his brother's death was his own creation. Posed by Victor Frankenstein meets the monster. His creation tells his sad story and asks his creator for a partner. Victor will agree only if the monster left his life. In this way, Victor will live with his best friend to England, and after a while he begins to fulfill his promise, even though he will regret this in the end and destroy his new creation. Frankenstein realizes this and decides to take revenge by killing his beloved on their wedding night, to which Victor will respond by pursuing him in search of revenge, ending up at the North Pole, being picked up by Robert Wall. At the end of this story, Victor will die sick on Robert's ship, and the monster will disappear without knowing what happened next. To conclude, it is very interesting how the author emphasized the description of the traumas and feelings suffered by the characters, especially Victor and the monster. It is also worth highlighting the excellent work representing and transmitting the feeling of pain and sadness all together, so that they end up getting revenge that even the reader himself can understand or even feel. So, in my opinion, it is a very good book and a very interesting to read. Thank you.